I was really guided to do a love reading. Let me just use van the lighter. Is this gonna work? Wait, let me turn the music on. Let's see. I just want to do a little love reading. I feel guided to do so. Interesting. If somebody doesn't want you to find clarity about your love life, where is the line? Here is a light. Okay, so let's just see. Maybe I should put a title in, but I'm already. Maybe I should have put a title in before. So this also tells me you're gonna meet somebody that you don't really define. You don't really define your friendship or your connection in a certain way. And then the moment you're gonna meet each other on a deeper level or get to know each other on a deeper level, actually, you're gonna realize that you should have kind of not per se created a label for yourself about the connection, but you should have known that it was something more than what you, before you started dating this person, have told yourself that it is. It's really weird. It's like you tell yourself that you're not going to define a connection, but in all truth, distractions and extreme noise in the hallway. So there's gonna be energy or people trying to block out what you know about this person or this relationship. We're gonna figure out what this all is about, because seeking pleasure, so it's more than just intimacy on a physical level. I feel like I want to tell the people in the hallway to shut the F up. So it's giving like you want to tell people who give a bad or negative opinion about this love energy or this love journey of yours, the boot, right? So let's see. Nice. Even though it flipped reverse, we're gonna see what it was about. Now only want the fly out, thank you. 4 in total. Come on, that's not fair. So it's somebody with who you really have fun. You have genuine fun with this person. This is also somebody that you find very attractive and they find you attractive as well. The sweetest taboo keeps flipping in the deck. So there is something about the sensual or intimate part of your connection that feels taboo, because it can be that one or the other has a very dominant or asserting way in the bedroom, and sometimes it feels a little bit bad, a little bit dirty or nasty, but in a good way. Okay, so I said 4, Spirit said 5. Clear. The Warrior of Love. Let's figure this out. This was first. Yeah, this was second. It needs to stay in the frame, so I need to check and recuperate the whole time to see if I'm really having everything in the... Okay. Nice. Okay, so a balance and unity is reversed. So you haven't met this person yet. And if there is like, maybe if you guys are in separation, but if there's beef between you guys, there's gonna be war. Wow. This person doesn't know how to talk to you, man. Or you don't know how to talk to this person, but I feel more so that person. They feel like they stumble over their words. They want to say so much and they try to say it in a very short time, what makes them jump over their words. Yeah, it's not really nice actually, because it kind of disrupts the organic flow of the connection, because this person is really worked up and overthinking about how to talk to you and address you in a situation. Jeez. Okay. All right. So let's see further. So you're not in union with this person. This is a love reading, and you're not in union with this person on a romantic level. We're gonna get tarot cards later on. This is the Amor et Psych, Amor et Psych Oracle deck. This is somebody who feels like you correct them too much, or they correct you too much. You might interpret this in the beginning like this is somebody who is not only too formal in a way or in a certain setting, but you think that they have too much of an watchful eye over you and trying to kind of, yeah, it feels like ego. It feels like this person is just trying to be like a know-it-all, and in the beginning it's fun, right? But eventually it's getting like annoying. The Warrior of Love. So this is somebody who still has not confronted you or came towards you. Oh, you guys did not sleep with this person at all. Full intimacy has not happened. 10 plus 19, that's also 10, so it's 20. Pardon me, so you haven't had intimacy with this person at all. Oh yeah, of course, there were cards in the deck that were reversed. If this would be the right order, seeking pleasure. Yeah, you have not had intimacy with this person because you keep thinking that this is not somebody who is romantically compatible with you, actually, collective. So you're kind of judging this person in the same way that they're trying to judge your words. Yeah, but they do. Oh, interesting. They do look for you, and you kind of keep looking for this person's embrace, or you might feel and experience that spiritually or energetically there's a love interest in your energy and you can't figure out who it is. Well, it's this type of energy. They have been trying to reach out to you, but it's not really working, and we're going to figure out why or what is blocking that. If we go back to the 21 card, balance and unity, that's reversed, we wow, what is this energy? Get it straight, Most High. Like, what is going on? Wow, like, it's crazy. Like, this is somebody who keeps having disruptive forces either in their life, or there is an energy that tries to disrupt your love life to such a point that you don't meet this person or this energy. Somebody's blocking you guys. Somebody's blocking your union. But apart from that, this person has a problem with speaking up and talking to you correctly or properly because they stumble over their words and their thoughts. They stumble over how they want to verbalize or verbally share with you how they feel. 21 facing 12, it's mirroring each other, but even though it's opposite or reversed, it's mirroring each other. So you guys do mirror each other's energy. You have a lot of fun with this person, or you will have. And there's 1, 2, 3. So there's going to be a mutual attraction from both parties, okay? You're going to like this person. You're going to not only like how they look like, you're going to like how they take care of themselves, okay? It's going to be, I feel the word inspiring wants to come up. It's going to be inspiring to you, and it's going to help you accept yourself even more. And it's also going to help you accept this person, or this person's going to accept themselves. It can be a biracial connection. So somebody could be of an opposite race or a different culture as you are. They can also differ from the same skin tone that you have. So it's gonna, yeah, it's giving like a yin-yang energy. It's like you're gonna finally meet a very good match. And you both are gonna have the same wild side with uninhibited and released and number 15, because you accept each other to the point with body positivity that there is no shame in between your guys' intimate levels. You love each other's body because you love each other's soul. You love each other's body because you love each other's mind. You love each other's body because you love each other's heart space, right? So however their body looks like, that judgment that you maybe are used to experience or are used to put onto your love interest is going to be gone with this person, right? So it might be a little bit strange in the beginning at first. That's why I said you did not really know how to define this connection, or you might think that you defined it wrongly in the first attempt of figuring out what is going on between you guys. But later along the line of getting to know each other better, you're going to be actually very intrigued and also accepted by this person. There's going to be growth from this relationship, and this person is also with the rose here, because I want to go into details. This rose over here is telling me, with the two butterflies, it's telling me that your sensuality is going to be not only appreciated, but it's going to be guarded. This person is going to see your soft and loving embrace, the part of you that you hide from the world. And it's going to, this person is going to protect it, right? And you can also protect this from this person, like protect this part in this person and in his love interest from the world, because you realize how sensitive you both actually are, and in that sense how much you mirror each other. There can be something with a moon eclipse. You might meet this person around a moon eclipse, or around the moon eclipse you could experience emotions or this person's presence coming closer. But it can also be that yeah, because now I have to kind of think, what does a moon eclipse actually stand for? You know, it's like accepting also your darker sides. It's the moon overthrowing the sun and trying to change its light by putting a shadow in its way. So it's, you're gonna accept this person's shadow, and this person is gonna accept your shadows and still gonna see the beauty of it in them, right? They're gonna appreciate your wisdom as well, even though this person might be less wise or more wise than you are, because you need to understand for yourself who you are in this reading. We got one feminine energy, and she has very long hair, right? And hair stands for wisdom, holding on to wisdom. Combing one's hair means, or is actually another form of cherishing somebody's beauty or loving them, and being like a caregiver. So this person is going to take care of you, and they're going to like it as well. And it might also be reversed. So you might meet somebody who you love to take care for. You love to help them with their health or their hygiene. You love doing things in, I'm hearing cosmetology, but it doesn't have to be cosmetology, but they're using that word as a reference. You can help each other with upkeeping, you know. You can help each other with reminding each other that you are beautiful, with compliments, or buying things for each other concerning health and beauty. And I'm hearing Spirit wants to say beauty rituals. So it's like you buy each other exactly the things that you need to sustain that beauty. But also you will see the beauty within, even though you might experience some darker sides. I'm hearing the word shades specifically, darker shades of this person. You're going to actually still see the beauty of their darkness, and you're going to cherish it, right? And this person will do the same to you. You might first experience with joy and jubilation and the child with the mask. You might first experience that you want to hide and shy away, because this person is presenting themselves as somebody who has a lot to offer. And you might experience or think that this person just wants you, wants to wrap you around their finger, right? Because it feels like this, you see how she's closing her eyes and just dancing. She's crossing her legs, so her emotions are not there yet. She is closed off. Her lower three chakras are closed. Okay, this might be that you are blocking the idea of being with this person in real life. You might feel that you're not going to be with this person, you will never unite again, or you will never meet this love interest, right? That means that you kind of gave up hope. So when this person truly comes in, and they come in with a gift, I'm hearing of some sorts, but this is flowers. They're going to give you a gift that shows you that they know that they want to see you grow, and they love how you bloom. Okay, they love the way that you open up yourself, how authentic you are, just like how naked she is here. She is not hiding her breasts or her private parts. The only thing she's hiding is her feet, her stability, her desires in the tangible world, the dreams that she wants to bring and make alive, right? And you might feel that this person is just singing a certain tune, or making you dance around to manipulate you, or like I said, wrap you around their finger, but it's going to be far from truth. So in the beginning, you're going to realize that you actually put up a mask with this person, okay? You or this person is going to put up a mask with you. You need to really take how this resonates. I'm feeling more so that the collective is coming from the feminine part of the energy, right? That this is that the collective is somebody who stopped yearning for that love interest, believing that after all these failed relationships, there will never actually be somebody who will truly love you the way that you love yourself, that will truly embrace your darkness and your depth, and even the darkest parts of yourself that you tell nobody, that only maybe your pets and only God knows, you know, or your spirit guides or your team. Whoever you feel is guiding you in the spiritual or the physical world, everybody has their own interpretation of terms and definitions when it comes to identifying their guides or the higher power in their life. And I feel like this is specifically for the energies that kind of gave up on love. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman of gender or non-binary. This is more the energy. This is more how your intuition feels, feminine energy. This is something that you keep close to your heart because you do believe in love and you don't want to jinx it for yourself. You don't want to truly give up, but because you kind of felt like you are impatient, like you're running out of time in a sort of sense, that you believe that nobody's ever coming to not only rescue you, but to show you that you're really worth it. And because of that, you might feel that this person who's going to come in, look how his eyes are set on her, how she's moving. You're going to think that this person, based off of his micro expressions and his facial expression, his gestures, is just there to manipulate you. We're gonna figure out what this is about, if it's a good reading or not. Up until now, I'm reading that it's actually very positive and it's gonna be an intriguing connection. We're gonna also figure out if you already actually met this person, if you are in separation or not, because with balance and unity reversed, it means that you have not come into connection right now. That's how I'm intuitively interpreting right now. Okay, uninhibited and released. This is exactly the darkness. Even in the light you match, in the darkness you match as well. Both wild as animals. You are not shy for this person, okay? You don't shy away for this person. And you both fill each other's cup up. But you mostly... Oh, wow. I'm seeing something beautiful. You might feel that this person could be more heavy or dark because they don't really fill up their cup themselves. But you often present your cup. Do you see this little pot in the creek of the card with the blue? It's actually a cracked vase and the blue is water, right? And he's looking at this person's cup. He's only holding his hand up and he's looking like, oh, ships, my cup fell. So it can be that you feel that this person kind of gave up on you, or they gave up on your wild side because they didn't show up anymore in the darkest times of your life. We're gonna really go deep into this because I am very intrigued by this reading, guys. So it's like two pillars. There is balance, yes. There is balance in the darkness. You guys do balance each other out. But there is some unequal give and take that kind of makes you shake off the thought that you can really be yourself with this person. That's why you both are wearing masks, right? Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I haven't done a love reading since the first time I opened this YouTube channel, guys. If you like it, put it in the comments and tell me if you want more love readings, because then I will. Because I do like the idea of putting out more love readings. First, I thought it was so corny, but I kind of like it. I like making people fall in love with themselves. And if they find a partner, then isn't that just beautiful as well? Let's see. What do we want? Tarot? No, not yet, right? Let's give us another card, please. Thank you. Last but not least. Yes, I will get to the body positive card in a minute, guys. Thank you. Thank you, jealousy and possessiveness. Love's embrace. That's what you feel. You feel this person's presence coming up when this person's becoming jealous about who you're giving yourself to. Pardon me. With body positivity. And oh, it looks like a story. Like all the cards, they look like a story. Because look at how the blue over here, his cup runneth dry is what I heard. His cup runneth dry. So you started to seek it elsewhere. You could have switched like, how do you say that? Genders, I want to say. You could have gone or maybe you're also bisexual, or you could be gay, out in the open or closed off, or you have been trying something. You could have been switching in between genders, right? Because you realized that this person was giving you an unequal give and take. And eventually you switched off to somebody who does love you and does care for you, but they are a little bit, not per se how I want to say in a rude way, beneath you, but they're less developed within love and self-love as you. You are more so somebody who and again, her feet are out in the sun, so you felt comfortable with the opposite gender. This caused this person to become jealous, trying to hold on to you in such a way that it might even feel like there is an entity or an energy around you. You feel spiritual pressure, or you feel the presence of something or somebody around you that you feel is not per se dragging you down, but is trying to mystically persuade you to open up to an old connection or their love connection again. You see how here the horse has the same pattern as his cheetah print. Look at his eye, a watchful eye looking back at the cards. He's looking back at this card like, can you realize, do you realize it's me? Do you realize it's me who's around your neck in the spirit world, who is yearning for you again? Very interesting. And then with jealousy and possessiveness, 2-3 again. This is 9, it's intuition. So this person intuitively is starting to feel that you're changing, okay? Whether you know this person, have met them or not, we're gonna figure it out with tarot. Archangel Michael is almost ready to get the tarot deck. So there is something about this connection, the jealousy and the possessive part of this connection, that kind of maybe broke off what you guys are going through. There might be jealousy, envy between who they really yearn for or love. They might feel or be more focused on what somebody is giving, the body, the more shallow things in a relationship, like lust. Like you see, first here she was dressed, she had a veil around her, even though she was naked. Here she is undressing herself. This person's energy of jealousy and possessiveness forced you to bear completely naked, to show yourself. Look how they're all dressed in the upper layer and all naked below. So this person's not per se dark side, or this person's reasoning, and now there are 3 butterflies in here, or 2. So there is a third party that also came through, and it made this person drop down to a karmic energy or level. And now, because you took a distance and you realized that you are above this energy, this person is trying to hang on to you again. That's what I'm kind of feeling, but I don't want to make that the reading. So we're going to figure out now with tarot what's going on. And let's see. Clarify all the cards on the table, please. Freya is here, and Aphrodite, the goddess. Freya and Aphrodite. Please tell me. Yeah. Let's do it like this. No, I need you to throw the cards out of the deck, please. Thank you. One more. Thank you very much. To the King of Pentacles. Yep. Oh, wow. Very interesting. This person definitely gave into a shallow type energy. And the third party for sure. And now they regret it. They regret it oh so greatly, guys. Oh, that's so bad. This is actually very sad. So this is somebody that you are in a separation period with. So you kind of broke up with this person. But this is somebody who does miss you a lot. They miss how stable and secure you made them feel, but also so connected with themselves. Now they're in such a disconnect because they chose for something so shallow. They were afraid to open up. With the 5 of Cups reversed, there is this longing, this grief, they want to make amends, right? We got the water under the bridge. That's a very significant symbol. But the town is across the water, so it will take a little while for this union to come together if you're open for it, collective. And the thing is, why it's going to take a little while, or why you might want to reject it, is because this person's manipulative tactics or feelings of manipulation has brought you out of such an imbalance that you started to lie to yourself about who you are. You started to lie to yourself about your beauty, about your character. You started to dismiss the truth about yourself. So this is somebody who really, this person touched your heart and reached it so deeply, and eventually they turned on you, but not per se out of that they wanted to do that. They just fell for it. They had this weakness, and this weakness was that ignorance, right? That ego, that shallowness, and it kind of made you move on. It forced you to not only become shallow as well in a certain aspect. You started to focus more on, oh, I need to look better, I need to look cute, I need to look good for social media, I need to wear this as well because he chose the other person. There was this third party that he found his darkness in. So for an example, if you did not commit to this person on a sexual level to certain things in the bedroom, this person found somebody that would. And yeah, personally, there's a story coming up of this guy that I was dating that really reminds me of this reading. And he wanted to make me very submissive to the point that I would accept disrespect and especially certain types of pain. It was very masochistic, like a masochist. And it was also very misogynistic, and I decided that I do not drop myself to that level, so I broke the hell out, right? And this person is giving that same type of energy. This person wanted to humiliate you in the bedroom because that turned them on. You did not accept that because you know that you are better than that. So you dipped. They found a karmic who would accept it, but now they realize, because they intuitively feel that you're moving on and you're having fun in your own life, not only with maybe the opposite sex or new love interests, right? Or another sexual adventure or romantic new person. They feel that you're moving on and they can't deal with it. They can't handle it. They're up at night the whole night. They feel weighed down by their own they feel weighed down by their greediness, right? With all the zodiac signs on the blanket, it's like, why did I want all these options? Why did I per se had to have all of these energies or experiences? I feel so stupid now. I feel so hurt, so painful, like, well, it's like I feel so hurt, it's so painful. But this person is experiencing also pain. Let's see what's behind the King of Pentacles. So he's definitely sneaking around in your energy. He's trying to make amends through spiritually, trying to let you know what? He's trying to confuse you emotionally, but more so to make you believe or think that he has a second chance. Ew. So this person is trying to, oh my god, look at the word alone shifting. This person is trying to make you feel like you're not alone. This person doesn't want to be alone. Standing alone. Yeah, this person doesn't want to be alone. Exactly. Okay, can you give me 3 cards again, please? Thank you. Thank you. No. No. Yeah, thanks. You can word it differently. The message will come out anyway, so. You could be craving chocolate. This means that your heart chakra is closed and you need to focus on your heart chakra opening. There's a heart chakra blockage. A cacao and chocolate, they are they are food for the heart chakra. Give me another card, please. The third card. Actually, the second. Make it fall out, please. Thank you. Oh, yeah. The sweetest taboo. Physical attraction. So this person has an yeah, I'm hearing sex addict, honestly. Like he's a nympho or a sex maniac. This is a nympho person. This is somebody who's overly sexual, hypersexual. This person could experience sexual trauma and turned it into hypersexuality. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit the ick from it, honestly. I'm getting like shivers. This person does not love themselves right now, okay? They're focusing too much on sexual energy. They're focusing on trying to get your attention through sexual energy. So if you out of nowhere feel bursts of trying to be intimate with yourself or touch yourself or feel yeah, nah, it's not per se a love spell. They could be doing a love spell, I'm hearing, but it's more so that they masturbate and they focus on the intimacy that you share together to call your energy back to them. So you will spiritually believe that you guys still have a chance and will come together in the future. But we're going to figure out why they want to do that. Do they want to do that just to harvest your energy so they can feel like themselves again, like a rich person and in contact with the world and security, you know, and finances? Or is it for another reason? I'm also being really dehydrated. So this person was really really taking this person was really drying out your cup, y'all, collective. This is, I don't feel like it's good. This person wants to make it good. It started off good. It started off like good intentional, but this person dwelled. Do you see how he was like plucking the fruit? It's giving snake though. Wow, it's giving snake, like for real. It's giving like he couldn't decide if he wanted to be with a third party, something taboo, if he wanted to do something bad, or if he wanted to stay on the right path. He got lured. He got lured out of this loving embrace and into temptation. He got played by his emotions. His emotions swayed that curtain away, right? So the curtain fell because of the emotions that he was showing or that you were experiencing. So this person is literally all over the place, because now I'm picking up on that energy, like being all over the place, not knowing what you want, not knowing what you're attracted to, what you like, who you like. Like this person is really going in through his head like with a list or something. It's very weird. This person is distorted, but not in a karmic way, because they are divine, okay? They are pure, but they got strayed. It's like a ship that has stranded on the wrong island. This masculine is that energy. He's just in the wrong place. Yeah. My ancestors are saying this motherfucker is lost. Oh, that's so sad. And he got lured and tempted through darkness. So whoever this karmic is, because there is a karmic third party that lured him with her Jezebel energy, her demonic presence, her lustful spirit, right? It's also the temptation to perceive better than it truly is. Like, yeah, not everything that shines, not everything that glitters is gold. Like that reference is coming through. Physical attraction. Wow, 13 and then 2 and then 16. That's 7. 9. Plus 4. It's 13 is a death card. This person needs to transform their lustful habits and ways to actually get into contact with you. But they're trying to also get into contact with you by forcing sexual energy onto you. I don't really like it, honestly. Personally, as a priestess, I tap into this energy, and I would recommend my clients to stay away. And I also would recommend my clients to not engage with the masturbation that you feel is coming up, or when somebody's pulling on your sexual energy. When you're, for example, laying in bed and you get this vision or a splurge of a throwback in your mind, or like a fantasy out of nowhere, or a daydream or a little night dream that this person or a person is like caressing you from the back or like sliding in. Like those type of energies you really need to like cut off, and you need to cleanse, okay? And it's not because it's taboo, because it's karmic, because it's bad, but it's because this person is abusing, okay, energy for the wrong reasons. They're doing this in the hope that you would latch on, so you manifest a spiritual connection before even coming to fruition in the physical. What the Most High wants to teach this masculine is that you cannot do that anymore, and you need to step to the collective in the physical form first. You cannot just fantasize your way into a relationship, into the physical world, and then manifest each other randomly in the supermarket or outside the road, or, you know, when you're going on a trip somewhere. It doesn't work like that. This person needs to get his balls needs to drop. That's what I learned from some men, that when you're in puberty, your balls are still stuck, and then later when you're when you're going through puberty, your balls drop down, right? This person's balls have not dropped down. Of course not physiologically, so not in reality, but in spiritually. This person is not courageous. This person is not brave. It's like a little boy who's afraid to speak up to his to say what he wants, right? And the Most High wants this energy to change, needs to man the F up if he wants to be with somebody like you, collective. And if it's a woman, then that woman needs to step the F up. So yeah. Somebody was singing in the hallway. So this person is just like this person is going through a Peter Pan syndrome, just having fun, not wanting to grow up, just enjoying the temporary things in life that are yeah, how do I say that feel or look like, yeah, this person is also going through a lot of distractions, because suddenly I'm thinking like, oh wow, I would actually really enjoy this food, and I actually have this in my fridge, you know. So this person was also feeding off of not only your energy, but they were feeding off of your maturity, right? So you've been developing that courage. You understand right from wrong. You know when to step up and when to step down. You know when to address the truth, or stick up for yourself and go against a lie. You have seen fear and faced it many times, okay? You have seen evil or impurity and you have faced it many times. You're not afraid of it anymore, dear watcher. Whoever this person is, they do. They are very afraid. They're very scared. Most High is saying they're untalented when it comes to confrontation. That also means this person does not know how to speak up. This person doesn't know how to discuss properly. They don't know how to debate. Okay, this is somebody who is verbally, they lack a lot of what's the word? They lack vocabulary to go into a debate, to be strong in the tongue linguistically, right? But also verbal wise, like social verbally. They don't know how to keep a conversation going. And for example, yeah, because Spirit is showing me, you know, when you have hot potato, it's like when you go back and forth. They don't know how to keep that passion and attention going, and to sustain like a healthy argument. This person doesn't know how to do that, or a debate where personal feelings will not intercept the debate or the conversation. And this person is actually struggling very much with doing that. So we're gonna pull another card again, because I really don't like this energy actually. Clarify these 3 cards, please. The sweetest taboo. Sideways. Yeah, that's, yeah, they're lying, pardon me, they're lying about not watching you. They're secretly sneaking around your energy, but also on social media. Maybe if you live in the same neighborhood, or if you go to the same areas. Yeah, I'm hearing same area code. So if you go to the same places or the hot spots, like for example, a certain venue, a club or a bar, they try to kind of look for you, okay? This is somebody who is kind of also waiting for you. They're lying about not waiting for you, not looking out for you. They're lying to their peers around them, because they want people to stay blind about the fact that they were actually the ones that miss you. They are actually the ones that really want to restart or rekindle this love, because something that they did or lied about to other people about you, they don't want to admit that, because if they admit that, then they have to take back a lot of things that they said and done to you, okay, collective. And this person is like I said, we read that he wasn't courageous, he is too fearful. Wow, oh my god, the spirits and the dead people are shading him so badly. They're saying, "Aw, did little boy shit your pants again?" Like, that's so crazy. You see how dead people can be cruel? Lol, there's somebody that's saying, yeah, because there's nothing to do around here. That shit makes you bitter. Like, I get it, but relax, because you're still in my house and I can kick you the F out if I want to. Thank you. Okay, and what's the last one? Wow, you see how you mirror that? It's not divine, okay? This, because things are not going this person's way. This person is trying to find like a, this is so annoying. Like, they're really like, the people outside of my hallway, they're like singing, like being very loud. I don't know if you can hear them, but it's like noise complaint, right? And that energy is symbolic for me about this person. He's trying to force itself in your energy by distracting your focus and your attention, your intuition, what you're doing day to day, because he's trying to insert itself in your aura through that sexual energy. He's trying to manifest something back. And what he's trying to manifest is that connection by, like, this person is wanting to manifest you back to the point that you go to them, so that they can either reject you or be like, oh yes, let's do it again, you know, like, oh, I manifested her. Or it's because I'm also picking up, it can also be that they want to see how much control they still have over you, right? Because with the 3 of coins, it speaks about going to an advisor and asking, after you struggling with something, with the 2 of coins, you struggling with finding your own balance, finding that peace, or that structure in your own life. You're like, okay, you know what, let me go to somebody else to ask for advice, for help. Let me ask for a plan of structure and organization. This person wants you to go to them, to ask them for help with something. It can be a project, it can be your work, it can be a job. 3 of coins and the 7 of swords together make 10 of swords, 10 of coins. So this is also something that if they don't pay attention, they're actually going to yeah, they're gonna break or kill whatever chances they might have in the future with you if they don't quit right now with pulling on your energy. So if they don't stop, it will never get better between you at all. And like I said, with the Wheel of Fortune horizontally, things are not going into their favor. Zodiac signs: Leo, Aries, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, right? And then we have the symbol of the I forgot. But this is like the Sphinx, but this is only one side of the Sphinx, of the Chariot on it, right? And then we got Anubis, and then we got the snake. Snake also stands for transformation, but it can also speak about the sneaky energy here with the 7 of swords. So his sneaking is not working. The way that he tries to use the underworld against your will with sexual energy, the lust, right, is not really working. He's only using one side of the Chariot. He's missing the bravery, the courage, the real hard side. He's just using his spiritual knowledge because it's the Sphinx. Well, okay, because his head, well, actually, let me just search that up before I even say something further, before I finish what I wanted to say. Let me correct myself. Yeah, by the way, this person, Hierophant, he feels left out extremely by you. He feels spiritually neglected, left out in the cold, weak. And you feel like it's never going to happen with this person again, because this person made you choose between them, and like this person forced you to pick them and go into like a competition with the third party. Like, this person forced you to pick either no one or yourself. It's weird, yeah, because I'm getting multiple things. I'm getting, this person forced you to pick yourself or a third party. This person forced to pick like kissing his ass or licking this person's heels, or just being part of this weird triangle situation, right? And whatever it is, your intuition feels like it's never going to work with this person because they really took away your foundation, your energy, your divine essence, all because their intuition is very, very, how do I say that? No, what's the other word? Wazig. No, it's like, what's that word? No, it's not, also not that word. Also not unclear. I want to look it up because I can't find it. Well, I know I'm too impatient for the library. Blurred. Thank you, blurred. It was a very specific word. This person was blurring your intuition because their intuition is blurred because they are immature, right? They are spiritually immature and they have been neglecting their spiritual growth through neglecting shadow work, not facing their deepest, darkest taboos and restraints or bad habits that actually keep them stuck in a shallow lifestyle and reality. And we were searching for the Chariot, but I wanted to say those things. Yeah, okay. So the Sphinx, this is the white Sphinx, but it's blue over here. That's also, it's more giving me white then though. So this person is only using his spirituality and a false, that's literally, I heard knocking. That was so weird. I heard like a, so this person is using spirituality solely instead of the physical action that you need to take. That's why this person is out of balance, to kind of get his way. And I actually don't like it at all. So I actually want to do more tarot on this energy. So I'm going to take this card out and we're going to completely continue with tarot right now. Yes, I'm going to leave these cards out here so that if there is an energy that they want to clarify, it will fall on the card and then I know what it's about. We're just going to ask some basic questions. Is this romantic interest somebody who really has good intentions for our collective? Emotionally, yes. Physically, they're not ready to commit fully though. Clarify with the Six of Coins. Why do you mean? Yeah, they're not ready for a relationship. They do want to emotionally commit to you, but not physically. So this is somebody who wants to sleep around, but they don't want to have an emotional connection with anybody else except for you, right? And the reason for that is because they still haven't cleared out whatever that demonic debris is that's keeping them stuck in lust and an over-sexual energy. It's actually really weird. Like, whatever is going on with them, like this person could have experienced sexual abuse but they're not aware of it. That's actually how it feels. Like, this is somebody who could have experienced either rape or that somebody crossed their boundaries, but they don't know that it actually happened, not because they were not physically aware but because they haven't learned what boundaries actually mean, how they show up. They don't know actually all the layers of manipulation that has been done to them, like all the tactics that have been used on them to manipulate and extort sex from them. They have no clue. So they don't understand how many times they actually have given away their body without wanting to actually be intimate with somebody, or what I'm hearing with most of these women. So this is strongly for a female, I think, or a male, whatever it is, but this is about a man wanting to offer his love to another woman. Okay, that's what I'm picking up on. That's just it. But this person doesn't know how much they actually sexually gave themselves away without them wanting to. So they have been intimate with more people than they actually wanted to be intimate with, but they don't realize that yet. And that's because of the trauma that they haven't been facing. They haven't been looking in the mirror and looking at themselves and actually asking their inner child, did you actually want to have sex with all these people? Did you actually feel comfortable showing your body? Did you really feel in your heart that you wanted to do that? Those questions of kind of self-healing and discovery of what when you've gone against your own will, this person did not do that. They did not take that moment out of their day or their life to reflect on themselves like that. And it's actually very sad because they don't understand that they are now putting all those other people into trauma as well. Okay, and you might think, huh, how can that be? Well, if you don't understand your trauma, you don't understand somebody else's trauma, so you will automatically either trauma bond or you will inflict the same thing on each other. And that can be very spiteful, but also can I see, yeah, the cards? Okay, let's see if I just want to see if all the cards are properly in the frame. Well, give me a little bit like this. Yeah. Okay, so this person doesn't really know how much they've actually inflicted pain and like betrayal on themselves by being physically and sexually available to a lot of people. Pardon me, they don't want a relationship with you, but they do want to emotionally connect with you. But that's exactly what is killing you, okay? Collective, that's why, like I said, I would never recommend my client to be with somebody like this, okay? I would not open myself up to this energy. I would not recommend you to do the same, because this is exactly why your source, your energy, your love is dying. It's ending. This is why you get stuck in your head. This is the reason why things are not working out for you with other relationships. If you are in an emotional commitment with this person, it's really time to either cut this person off completely or to never open up your doors until this person completely healed. Is there a chance for this person to completely heal and to eventually physically commit to the collective? Yes or no? No, I need you to stop doing that because it's annoying. Even though it's giving me yes, I don't want to. That's also something. Even though it's giving me yes, I don't want to. So this person could also be stubborn and conditioned to believe that they don't want to. But let's see. Will they? If they heal. Card fell on the floor. It fell reverse. We're both gonna flip it. It fell like this. They will not want to. Okay, so this means this energy is a karmic masculine. He's gonna turn from divine to karmic. Yeah, exactly. Because he doesn't want to face the truth about independence. He thinks that social independence and status that comes with that independence is directly tied and connected to sexual freedom. So this person is very shallow. Was this masculine ever divine? Not really. On the edge. They just have a clear intuition, but they were always like in between two worlds. Yeah, exactly. And that's why it didn't work. Because you were picking up on this as well. Like if you would connect or be with this person, you would always feel like you jumped into a different reality. Whether it was sexual or emotional. Cute. Whether it was sexual or emotional, this energy was always in between worlds because they couldn't decide or pick something. So why is this energy coming up in a love reading, please, Most High? Oh, I'm feeling like nauseous. Like there's like how do you say that? Not really nausea. I'm picking up on nausea. It's like acid reflux. Is to give us insight, clarity, and to make us aware of what's coming towards us or what's happening in our life, and picking up on a higher perspective. So that's why this is coming through in the reading, because this is somebody who does not have the emotional capacity or maturity to handle you, okay? Exactly. To converse with you, to how do you say that, align with your motion, like live on the same frequency or speed with the Eight of Wands. This is somebody who doesn't transform like you do. This person will always be a king while you're a major arcana, you're a high priestess. This person will never be a hierophant. That's why they also felt left out by being a hierophant, because every time you, collective, connect with somebody, you give them a higher spiritual status, even without you knowing it. You rank people, how do I say this? You up people's rank just by sleeping with them, just by talking to them, just by emotionally investing into them, okay? So now you left and this person feels spiritually left out. The reason why this person might think they want to control you is because you made them believe that that was their energy. But I'm mostly picking up on the fact that they made themselves believe that you are trying to take that energy away from them. Meanwhile, it was never theirs. So they believe that you're trying to steal kind of their spiritual ranking, but they never had a spiritual ranking in the first place. You gave it to them by giving your love to them, because your love is unconditional and it's divine, right? So this person is never going to be mature enough to actually level up. Now even the cup, you see the fish is out the cup, right? He could never choose in between playing or like letting go of this immaturity. Now with the King of Cups on the bottom, with the fish out of the cup, he never chose to become mature. This person never chose to sit still. This person will always choose to keep walking around, fucking everybody around town, just having fun. It's literally the Peter Pan syndrome, guys. You need to look up what that means if you don't know what it means. Okay, I'm not gonna explain it. So you really need to search that up. So please, right now, Most High, tell us, what do we need to know about this energy so we can close out this reading? This person is very passive aggressive and it's spiritually trying to attack you. So every time you feel defensive, it's because this person, knows and feels that you're walking away. And they don't want you to walk away. They don't want you to have that emotional distance in between them. They don't want you to let go of those feelings you had for them, that love that you gave them, right? They don't want you to walk away from that. Even the horse is scared. I always look at that with the Knight of Swords. Even the horse is scared. Like, isn't that funny? Because the horse is like, the knight is making me charge. But it's with such aggressiveness and such a high speed that I don't know if I will survive. And the horse also stands for intuition. So this is also somebody who really is not taking care of their spirit. And it's actually very heartbreaking because they are kind of killing their own intuition by constantly doing the opposite of what their gut is really feeling them, telling them to do, or how their gut is really feeling. Wow, this person is like a dry spell in itself. The intimacy or the passion between you guys could have also been very sweaty. Like, you could have lost a lot of liquids. Let me just keep it at that. Because I'm not gonna say that word. But you could have a little fountain on you. And that shit was going crazy. And that's also another shape of like a dry spell. Like another form of a dry spell. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's very explicit. This reading is very explicit. Like sexually explicit. Okay, what else? Sorry. Sorry, I stopped you in your tracks. Spirit, thank you. Yeah, they are not divine. They're gonna turn completely. Oh, because they also don't smudge. They don't cleanse. It fell on my smudge. Where is the lighter? Oh, thank you. This is also somebody who is astrally traveling to you. Astrally traveling to you, and they're trying to come back because they noticing that you're ghosting them and that nothing is working. And the more you go away, the more you step away, the more you find your power and creativity without them, the more they feel burdened and left out and abandoned and hurt. You see? Damn, this is all what's on the bottom. Y'all look, 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, 9 of Wands, the Tower. Jeez Louise. Oh, that's very bad energy. 20, that's Judgment. That's, yeah, 9. That's 19. That's the, how do you say that? isn't 19 the sun? So they won't find happiness in their day-to-day life anymore. Yeah, I'm hearing London bridges falling down, falling down, falling down. All evil eyes turn blind, and all tongue-twisting spell speakers will bite their tongue until they bleed. So, this person or this energy also wants to, I don't know how to say it, but with the Ace of Pentacles, they don't want to see your worth, right? Because they struggle to see their own worth. And it's not that they intentionally want to do that, but it's more so out of vengeance. Because it's like, you took away the only thing I could ever care for. Why don't you want to conform to my rules? You know, it's a very macho energy. That's why I picked up on masochist in the beginning. So this person could subconsciously or secretly also be like a women hater, or somebody who also hurts women because they're unaware. But honestly, at this point, I don't believe it's unaware. Like, I can feel and sense that they are oblivious, yes, but they're not ignorant. They're oblivious, yes, very strongly, but they're not ignorant. That they understand, and they know what's right from wrong, and they can clearly see psychologically the conversations that they have in their head, the thought process, you know, the emotional process, what's good and what isn't. They are very aware of it. They keep score, they talk, they reflect on the words. It's somebody who knows what they're kind of doing, but they're oblivious to, I feel like, the consequences or the effect that it has on other people. So, Most High, what are you going to do with this person to remove them out of collective's energy? And another card fell out on the floor. I won't say out of the way. So, it's a Ten of Wands reversed. And with Strength on the bottom. Wait, I'm gonna... Ten of Wands reversed. The Most High is gonna get them out of your way with force, brutal force, I'm hearing. And okay, that's actually very good. So they're gonna remove the spiritual pressure that you feel every time they try to penetrate your aura or your energy. And now we're gonna ask, if when this all is over, will the collective receive an actual and pure intentional love interest that they're gonna be with for a long while? Yes or no? Yes. It fell out. It, like, I didn't even have to shake it. So that means that you don't even have to search for it. After this happens, it will just come on your path. This is somebody you're going to meet. That's going to be very loving, caring. And the Sun is the best deck in the card, in the whole tarot deck. So this is also somebody who sees your inner child for who you are and will love you and cherish you for it. Just like we read in the beginning of this reading. So that's why... I picked up on both energies. The Most High wants to make sure that you are aware that your true partner is coming in. But first, they need to completely eliminate this old ex-partner of yours that is still not ready to let you go completely, okay? Collective. And it's going to be good. So this also might be a partner that you might marry. Do we want to look into that? Freya is saying yes. Clarify the Four of Wands. Is the collective going to marry this person, supposedly? This new love interest after this past person. Thank you. You see how clear that is? Yes, you're going to work towards marriage. You're going to work towards a long-term energy. Because you know what? This person is not emotionally immature. This person doesn't struggle with his place, emotional place, his I'm hearing... situational awareness, but also awareness. This person doesn't struggle with awareness. This person doesn't struggle with their senses, right? They don't struggle with believing in, yeah, that frequency. It's the same cards as now. So now it's like a mirrored. Ooh, so the Most High is gonna send this new person, and you might think, okay, look how I split the deck. But first, I'm gonna say what I feel like I want to say. The new person you're gonna meet is gonna remind you a little bit like the old person that didn't want to let you go. But when you get to know that person on a deeper level, that's when you're gonna realize that they're so different, and this person is actually really ready to move with you, like to a higher level of commitment, but also to take what you feel for each other very serious. Like, they won't they don't want to just settle emotionally. they will want to settle physically. This is somebody who will want to see you, who will go out of their day and out of their way to come and see you. Yeah, this is somebody who is intuitively in tune with you, and it might be hidden at first. So this is also going to be the trick. This is also why you're going to struggle with first opening up to this person. Exactly. What's facing the moon? Yeah, the Queen of Cups. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. You're gonna meet that person, so don't give up hope. But just give up hope with this person from the past, okay? Because it's never going to work out with them. And it might be very harsh and painful to hear, and you might really need to go through that grief process of the what ifs. But understand that half of that grief and that pressure that you feel, the weight of it all, is not from you. It's from this person who still can't let you go. All right. Thank you very much, guys. This was the love reading for today. I'm gonna find a good title for it. If you have a good title, mention it in the comments. I randomly read some things. How you doing, Tarot? Can you do me? Moroccan current telling Sumitra English, please. Sorry, I don't understand that. But you can book me for a tarot reading. You can go to my Canva. Not my Canva, sorry. What is that? What's it called again? Calendly. Jeez. Thank you for watching this reading. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and being a part of this channel, or just jumping in. I really like doing this reading, so I'm definitely going to do more love readings. I might do like, actually, do I feel like doing another reading later? No. So I might come online tomorrow again. We can do a live, and then we can just do an open read, and I can answer everybody's questions if you want. And I can just do an open reading where everybody who's watching will ask me questions, and I'll just answer per card for you. If you're interested, please make sure to pay attention to my channel and when I'm gonna go live tomorrow. Okay, guys? Thank you so much. Have a lovely evening. Yeah, it's Venus. We love it, right? Venus Day. And see ya.